Bom dia, boa tarde, boa noite. Como estás? Isso Ken Boylan. Hola, is tudo bem? Hope you're well. Yes, I've been learning Portuguese, sort of. Well, my book is here anyway. I am now a year and 2 months living here in the Algarve. And I'm really sorry. It has been 8.5 months since my last confession. But if you knew me, you'd know I'm a complete and utter Piscean. So, I love to start things and to get them going. And then if I don't get instant gratification, I just say, fuck this, and I leave it. So that's exactly what happened. I thought within 2 weeks of me doing my YouTube channel that I would have at least 2 million followers, and I thought to myself, I'll be buying my mansion in Portugal, and I'll buy my apartment in Dublin, and I'll be endorsing millions of products and so on, within 2 weeks of me setting it up. But that didn't happen. I have 312 followers and subscribers, and I'm extremely happy to have you here. Thank you very much for taking the time to look at my Instagram, or what am I, my YouTube. But yes, a lot has happened in the last year, so I'm going to fill you in on some of the stuff that is happening, and I'm going to keep on doing this. I'm going to keep on doing my YouTube at least once a week for now. And if I get bored, I probably will stop. But, I'll stay with you until I do get bored. Hopefully I won't get bored. I hope. Yummy. So it's early evening here in the Algarve. It's a nice day now outside, and the sun is coming in this way to me. That's why my face is slightly shadowed. It has been pissing rain for the last 4 days, and we've spent our first winter here in the Algarve. And what's it been like? Well, since the last time I spoke to you, which was about 8.5 months ago, it has been amazing. It's a great place to be during winter time. It never gets completely freezing cold, but obviously we've become acclimatized to the Algarve, so we do find it. We find what would have been relatively warm in Ireland quite cold here. So the average temperature now at the moment is creeping up, so it's about 20 degrees today, which is lovely. Hence I'm in my little top, but and also I just want to show off, my muscles. Excuse me. So the winter's been fine. It's been wet, which is good for the country, because apparently it really needed the weather and the rain. And we have discovered our house is not remotely insulated. So the minute you turn on the electricity here, or we light the fire, we have a lovely fire, which I'm going to show you now in a second. The minute you light that or turn on the electricity or the heating for a couple of minutes, the house warms up, but then it literally just freezes. It goes really cold really quickly, because there's absolutely no insulation in these houses around it. So we've bitten the bullet and we've decided to get double glazing. So that's what we are getting. It's coming in the next couple of days. I think in a week's time we're going to have double glazing put on the whole entire house, which apparently will really warm up the house. Our house at the moment is a very low rating in energy, so it's like a D- or something like that. And we will go up with our windows and double glazing going in. It'll go up to a B, which is fantastic. So coming into summertime, I think they say that the windows will keep the heat out, and then wintertime it keeps the cold out. So we'll see whether that happens or not. But look, at least we will be able to close the windows and it'll be quiet, because the dogs are still barking. I've gotten much more used to it, and they are a lot more quiet now that they have gotten used to us being here. But our neighborhood dogs still bark like mad. So it'll be great when we have our double glazing and we can close the door and we won't be able to hear them anymore. I can't wait for that. Linus is still with us. He's right here beside me. Come here, baby. Oh, hello. How are you? Oh, I love you. Aren't you my best friend? I love you. So Linus is still with us and he's in great form. 12 years old, aren't you? No, he's in good form. His eyes are getting a tiny bit cloudy, which I suppose to be expected. He is getting older, but he's fine. And we are getting another delivery fairly shortly. So in May we're getting another dog. Fabio's sister. I'll show you a picture up in here in a second. Fabio's sister's Pomeranian had 2 puppies, and we're taking one of them, a beautiful little black guy, and we're calling him Theo. And he's coming to us. We're actually going to America, where he is, and I'm doing a makeup course over there, and we are going to bring him back with us on the plane, and he's going to spend his life here in Portugal with us. So we're really, really looking forward to that. He's a small little squelchy thing. I'll show you now. But apart from that, I've been learning Portuguese. I went on a Portuguese course which lasted I think 4 months, 2 days a week. And have I learned anything? Well, you saw at the beginning, I'm almost fluent in it, you know. I can say things like io como, io chiamo me Ken. That's what is your name? Io chiamo me Ken. Io sono maquillador. I am a makeup artist. Io sono di Irlanda. I am Irish. I'm from Ireland. And io sono di Dublin. Dublino. Dublin. I can't remember how you say Dublin in Portuguese. Anyway, that is pretty much the extent of my learning. No, there's more, and I do know more. And once I look at my book and so on, I can see everything I've learned. Everything I've learned. I've done loads and loads, but I'm just still a little bit nervous about speaking Portuguese, and I have to get over it. And yes, I'm going to make mistakes, but I have to get over it fairly quickly. But, you know, that's just the thing I will do, and I'll keep you up to date on how I'm doing. Quale o tu nome? What is your name? O mio nome, my name is Ken. There's millions of ways to say that. Genio, genio. I am a genius. Thank you. Muito prazer. I am very excited. Muito prazer. Isn't that what that means? Yes. Yes. Or something to that effect. Yes, so lots and lots of things I've been learning, and I know about nouns and pronouns and all that sort of stuff, which I never knew even in English, so that's sort of nice. But yeah, I am learning, and I will speak more Portuguese the more I get used to it and don't, you know, fuck up. What else is going on? I've been over and back to Ireland quite a bit to do jobs and work in my courses, and work is coming slowly here in the Algarve. We knew when I moved over here that I would have to sort of contend with other makeup artists over here for work, and there are some really, really good ones over here. So I am waiting patiently for word to get around that I'm here in the Algarve, and that I am a really good makeup artist. So things like that are happening, and I'm starting to make great friends in my industry. There's really lovely wedding planners, and people are very, very nice and very courteous, which is really lovely. And that tends to happen when you're in a small industry, in a small place. You tend to get to know people, and you end up liking everybody. So that's really nice, and that's happening at the moment. We've been away quite a bit this year, which is lovely. We were just back from Spain. We were in Maspalomas. We had a big gay holiday in Maspalomas, and then we went to New York to visit Fabio's family, which is the first time I've actually hung out with the whole family, with his sister and his brothers and their kids, and obviously Fabio's mum. Love to them all. It was lovely to hang out with them. They're a really great bunch, and I got to know them much better than I ever have before, because obviously we've only ever gone over and spent time a little bit with them, but this time around we spent a lot more, and it was lovely. It really, really enjoyed their company. Can't wait for them to come over and spend time with us. My family haven't been here yet. None of my family have come to visit us yet. They haven't seen the house. They've seen it on videos, but they haven't actually seen it in person. So I'm hoping to remedy that this year with my brothers. My brother Dave and his wife hopefully will come over this summer, and my other brother, whenever he can get here, would be fantastic to have them here. I'd love to introduce them to our home and to the Algarve. I think they'd really, really enjoy it. What is it, 8.5 months later, a year and 3 months here into the Algarve. How am I feeling about living here? I love it. I love it. I love our home. I love the warmth. I love the people. I love the work. I love pretty much everything about it, really. And I'm very happy we made the move. There's the dogs. I was wondering when they were going to make an appearance. No, barking. Anyway, look, it's lovely to be back. I promise I will put up one of these on a regular basis. God knows what it'll be about, because obviously it won't be about the renovation of the house because the house is done, apart from the windows and stuff like that. But I will get up and I'll brush my teeth and I'll do the washing and I'll go to the shops and so on. You can watch me and follow me along doing all these things. And if you have any questions you'd like to ask me. Oh, that was another lovely thing, actually. About 4 or 5 people have actually got in touch with me, asking just my opinion on moving to the Algarve and what I thought about it, and how I am getting on, and what we had to do to get to the stage we're at, and so on. So it's been really, really nice to hear from you and to hear, and to ask my advice, such as it is. I mean, I'll give you whatever I can. I can tell you whatever I know. Also, I have residency here now. So I applied for residency and got it. And we have our health insurance now here, and we have all of our taxes and all that sort of stuff all done. And the next thing, so I've applied for citizenship here as well. So it'll be lovely to be a citizen of the country I live in. So I'll have dual citizenship between Ireland and Portuguese. I'll be Irish Portuguese, which is my husband is, so I will be that as well. So apart from that, everything's good. I will see you next time, and chin chin, and I will just say to you, boa noite, good night, and let me say something Portuguese. So, as I said, see you soon. Ciao. So, ciao. Boa noite. Até já.